Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome back to Timberborn, where last time we built this mega aqueduct that will go to our new massive district here on this really cool looking hill. But first we will be digging to the bottom of the entire world. A, because I want to see how deep you can go, and B, we have like 2,000 explosives. Why don't we use them on something? It'll be kind of cool to have one project that goes to the exact top of the map and then another that goes to the total bottom. Kind of like a yin on one side and then a yang on the other. And if you're excited for that, remember to leave a like. But anyway, lots to prep. Number one, although we do have almost 2,000 explosives, that is not gonna be nearly enough. Not even close, not even remotely close. So we're gonna make massive new warehouses over here to hold at least another 1,000 TNT. And we're gonna be transporting it all over to the new district area there. And of course, only set that to explosive storage. And we already got like 220 in there. Good start. Also last time we made this huge aqueduct, but sorry buddy, but you gotta be completely closed now. Because this is a blasting site and we're gonna be digging. Also, before we can really get digging too much, we gotta get rid of all these ruins. Get the metal out of here. So another 2,000 storage should get us started there. Main thing is, with this metal, we're gonna be transporting it out of the district. So everything will be going to this district for the foreseeable future. And I learned something new while working on the aqueduct here. You can set how much stuff a district wants through the district distribution limits in a post. So you can just go to this, and now we can say that, hey, we want 100,000 scrap metal here. And now as you can see, the scrap metal will constantly be brought over there and we'll never have to really worry about it over in here. I'm just building the storage though because these guys are probably gonna get pretty busy. And I also did all the rest of the distribution stuff. So now Lake Sippy is pretty much feeding this entire district to keep it alive and let us prep through things. And we got the builder's huts we need to get things started. So, logistics done, meaning we should start blasting. What I want to actually do is I want to dig out this entire mountain. Like everything beneath like this level will all go to the bottom of the world. I don't know how far the bottom of the world is, but you better believe it's gonna be the most time-consuming adventure ever. I guess how we're gonna explode everything is gonna be a bit of a question. A cool thing about this game is beavers can build infinitely down. So if we have all these paths up here, well then we can just keep blasting and blasting and blasting to the bottom of the map. But if we do this way, there's a huge problem where then we're gonna get rid of the paths and then we have to do the same thing. Then it's like, how do we get the explosives on the pathing block areas, right? I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be most efficient just to build a staircase down to the bottom of the map. And then we can have a huge blasting area over here. Yeah, that should be pretty cool. And I guess we could get rid of this chunk at the same time as well. Why not? So we'll start with this half, or at least start digging, until we get rid of all these ruins. Because the ruins are gonna take still a long time to get rid of. All right, and that is the first layer complete. And I think this will be the biggest explosion we ever set off in the game so far. Please don't crash it. You have like over 300 beavers. Oh no, it's going fine. Kind of, oh, it's getting a little clunky. There we go. First little layer, cleared off. Next little layer, cleared off. And it has begun our great journey to the center of the earth. One main thing though, is we are definitely having lots of paths everywhere. It's hard for the beavers to reach places without paths, so we'll definitely have like some kind of loop like this going around. And like a staircase over on this side and a staircase on this side. And I'm really curious, like when we get further down into the map, I wonder if there's like a well mechanic where if we dig deep enough, just water will appear out of nowhere. Like a well mechanic or something like that. Who knows? I do know that, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. Or at least it would without the power of editing. Next layer complete. Let's do it. Start from the middle? Sure, why not? Oh, that is chunkin'. Video game not liking that. Oh my gosh. Oh, but we're getting there. And while we keep digging our way down here, I was asking you guys in the comments what we should do with this district. And a lot of you guys were like, hey, you should make this a party district. And I think that's a great idea. We could have carousels, we could have break areas, we could just focus on aesthetics and stuff like that. So then while the beavers in this district are toiling away setting up all these explosives, we're gonna prepare for the entertainment district by bringing over all of our power. So what we've done in our world is we've connected all of our power between all of our districts. So we're getting most of our power from this here, and we just bring that up through here, up over this way, blah, 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 all the way to here. Now, we'll connect the power from here, all the way over to here. And I'm gonna try something that could be a little spooky, but also super worth it. We're gonna build all of the powered logs in the aqueduct here, so they're gonna end up being underwater. Now, it's a rolling log. It should work out fine, right? Totally. And the main thing is, it'll look good. I don't want to build like water wheels or have the power lines on the top of it because it'll look a little funky. So yeah, having the power lines just underneath the water there will work out great. I suppose the only bad thing is it makes like the front of this area look a little funky because we have to bring the power like all the way around here. And yeah, that's a little weird. And hey, at the end of the day, that kind of looks cool in a way. Sure, let's go with that. And then get back to blowing stuff up. Unfortunately though, even though I have this entire district pretty much of 32 beavers setting up explosives, it's taking a very long time. So, more building huts are gonna be necessary, and we're kind of almost through these metal block things. So we're gonna start blasting over here too. This is a huge project, it's taking a ton of time, and I just need more progress everywhere. That's safe, right? Yeah? Don't mind the explosions, okay? And boys, keep up the good work. Then let's do it again. This time though, let's detonate multiple different areas at once. Why? Because memes. All right, let's do it. Also, I'm kind of low-key trying to crash my game, but the game continues to surprise me. Wait! Ah, this is too small. We'll just enjoy this one normally. JK! It's gone. No, wait, you know what else is gone? Our population. Why do we only have 266 beavers? We've lost like 100 of them. How? We have like 6,000 water, 13,000 food. Is there food in our districts? I set up storage specifically for food. Yeah, like 5,000 there. Yeah, now there's 6,000 food in that district. Sippy? Like, Sippy? How are you out of food? How? There's only 97 beavers left? This is actually impossible. How? There's no food. There's nothing. I built specifically this massive storage structure just to hold food. This was all supposed to be filled with like bread, and it was filled with bread and stuff. We had like, I think 10,000 food in this district. Well, everyone's starving and dying now. Great. Lake Sippy, you know, maybe it's an exaggeration to say it's fallen. It still has 95 beavers, probably gonna go down to like 75? I don't know, man. That's rough though. I don't know why that happened. Maybe it's because we're sending literally everything we possibly can over to the dig site here. Perhaps that's why. But even over here, there's only like 500 bread. So I don't know where 10,000 bread just went. It just vanished to the void. You know what? This has happened a lot. This has happened many, many times. I started to change something up here. We are going to be making all of down here a little blueberry field. Because all these random events keep happening and my beavers keep passing away. So look, we're just gonna have the ability to breed more and more and more by having all these bee blueberries. Oh, and you know what? After building this little blueberry hut here, I think what might have happened is we simply might have overpopulated this district. Or more so like a mix of overpopulation and then sending all the food to the entire rest of the world. And that probably caused these bad things to happen. But I fixed things now. We should be good. I've made it so there's more storage for wheat and flour. So then if we run out of bread again somehow, we'll have the capacity to make a ton more. And after a little while, yeah, we're recovering just fine. Back up to 300 beavers, sounds good. Even better though, the metal is gone from this district now. So we can start blasting everywhere. Come on, let's go. It's so weird, it's so glitchy. Here. Yes. Fast, oh. Nope, game didn't crash yet. But anyway, from here, it's just trying to be as efficient as possible. So shipping over as much TNT as we can, not having any hiccups in production chain, and no more population issues. The scary thing is though, our use of TNT is pretty much caught up with demand. This is not good, a mix of bad things. We're using TNT too fast, and then whenever a drought happens, just all of our production shuts down. Because if the water ain't flowing, our wheels aren't spinning, and if the wheels aren't spinning, we can't make TNT. So it'd be nice to have a solution to that. You know, a lot of you guys in the comments have kept telling me make like a giant reservoir way back here, and essentially surround the water source so the water builds up, and then it will just flow back down into the river. And you know what? I think we'll probably do that at some point. But instead, we have another resource we're not using, our logs. And since we're the Iron Teeth faction, we get a special building called an engine. And this burns like a log an hour and produces 200 horsepower, which is actually awful. Except it's really good when you're in the late stage of the game like we are, because we have a lot of districts that are not really doing all too much and just storing up logs. Plus, with our worldwide power connection established, we can kind of build these engines anywhere and then send the power to anywhere, like this district. So I know it's crazy, but we're gonna turn Timber Terrace into a engine district. And we're gonna build as many of these as we kind of can. So then during the droughts, we'll have power. And boy, are we going to need a lot of these. How much power do our systems take up right now? 3,200 horsepower. Each of these makes 200. Oh, and that means that's 384 logs a day. So like a 6-day drought, oh my gosh, would be 2,300 logs. So quite the price to pay for this horsepower. But while we're working on this mega project right now, dude, we need it. I have all these extra TNT factories that I've built, and boy, do they take up the juice. Ugh, and also we can't fit enough engines up here. Lake Sippy, it's time. Time to expand yet again and become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Yes, praise be Lake Sippy. More power to it. And just in time for a little drought in less than a day. So we should definitely have enough engines now. That's like, what is this? I managed to fit a couple more up here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22. And then another one's being built, which is 4,600 horsepower, which would just match our demand. I added in a couple more explosive factories, because you know, why not? And also some of these shredders, because we have all of that metal from the new district. So that should work out perfectly. So goodbye, water wheels. You have been replaced. Engines, boot up. Unlimited power shall be, oh? What? Not connected to the district. It's too far from the district center? Okay, you know what? Fair enough. That's pretty far away. We'll figure something out with that later. Let's get that power back online, production back on schedule, and move with great haste. Let's get to work, people. 4,200 horsepower. Wait, what am I doing? That's all we need. We can just pause these two buildings, and now we're good. 4,400 over 4,000, perfect. So everything will keep running as normally during the drought. Again, this is not like the perfect solution, but it is a quick and temporary one and uses the resources that we have around. And allows us to continue with the main project at hand. Explosions. And man, we gotta be near the bottom of the world at this point. We have dug so far. Although then again, I didn't do myself any favors here because I decided to dig to the center of the world from the tallest point in the world. So you know, it's like digging straight to the core of the earth when you're on top of Mount Everest. Not exactly the best strategy, but man, it's gonna look cool. As we continue to dig deeper and deeper, I'm getting really excited to see what happens when we get down there. Like, the game has to stop us or do something at some point, right? Oh wait, but first, the drought's over. So let's pause all you engines again. Thank you for your work. And how are our log supplies looking? 1,700, excuse me? Oh wait, I just clicked on just Lake Sippy. But still, 3,800? No, stop. I didn't exactly check how many we started with, but I think we had 7,700 logs or something like that when the drought started. So I think my estimates were actually low. Ugh, yeah, those motors, they do be spooky. Hungry boys, hungry chunky boys. But man, they do look so cool. Hopefully in an update they get a little bit of a buff. But they still really help with the blasting. I've dug down, I think, another 3 layers here. And we must be getting close to the bottom. Like, look at this pit. It's massive. Come on. What secrets lie beneath? Wait, hold up. Wait a second, the ground texture actually looks different. This is like more brown and this is like more gray. Is this the bottom? Did we actually find the bottom here? Hold up. Where's the TNT at? This has to be the bottom. Has to be. It's not the bottom. You know, I could just dig a 1x1 to the bottom, but man, after digging this deep for the whole enchilada, I gotta keep going. So let's go. One last ride, brother. What secrets are revealed in the deep dark? Lag. That's what's revealed, of course. Okay, let's do the test again. Will it keep letting us blast? Or will water appear? Let's find out. Just one more piece of TNT. Just build that from up there, friend. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, and that should be done any second. And then the secrets shall be revealed. Oh my gosh, this is it. We've done it. After 5 glorious in-game years, we have dug to the bottom of the world. Oh my gosh, that must have been at least 20,000 explosives. No, that's not even sarcasm. That was insane, way overestimate. That's a little sad though. I thought there would be a well thing, because you can kind of clip the camera underneath the map, and underneath the map is like all water. And I was thinking we could dig to this, like water source, and we'd start like an infinite well, and it would fill up this pit. But too bad. But now we have this super massive pit to deal with. And man, we're gonna make the coolest entertainment district ever. But we do still have a lot of cleanup to work on. Specifically getting rid of these staircases I was building. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever. It's like 1 by 1 all the way down, like 1 pillar at a time. And yeah, it's gonna take probably another 2 cycles to finish this up and clean it all. So we're gonna call it here. So I hope you all enjoyed and thank you for watching, but have a fantastic rest of your day and bye-bye.